Let me make sure you guys can actually hear me, by the way, though. Hello, hello, hello. Who is in here? We're going to make some calls today. Camilo, Dulce, Mike, say hello in the chat, please, and let me know that you can hear me just to make sure you are golden. We're going to do some live calls today. We're going to call some for sale by owners. Let's make some calls together, making sure it is pouring rain outside here in beautiful Miami, Florida. How's everyone doing? Camilo, how are you? Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Hello, hello, hello. MacBook. Hello, hello, hello. AirPods. Hello, hello. Mic check, mic check. Can you guys hear me now? Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. AirPod Max. Hello, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Everyone can hear me? Camilo, how are you? Let me see. AirPods. AirPods. Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello? There you go. You guys can hear me now, right? Can you guys hear me? I want to make sure you're in the Keys. Chrissy, how you doing? What's going on, Chrissy? You're in the Keys. How's the weather out there? It's pouring out here now. It's pouring out here. Hopefully everyone's staying safe. There you go. You can hear me? Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And then here, you're good there. And then, all right, so let's go this way. Just making sure everyone is good to go. And then let me know, guys, if you guys can see my screen. I'm about to share it with you guys. You guys can see my screen as well. All right. So I'm going to be using, so you guys know, every single week we prospect. I'm going to show you guys exactly my systems, what I do to prospect, what we teach, and just show you guys exactly how we do that. So you guys can get a feel as to what those conversations sound like, what they look like. Because a lot of people, does anyone here feel like they're too salesy or they're too friendly? It's pretty windy in Keys. There you go, Chrissy. Are you guys too friendly or too salesy? Let me get some feedback from you guys in the chat. Do you guys feel like you're too salesy or too friendly? Let me see what you guys feel. Okay, this is a real thing. One of the biggest things that we see in our coaching is when you start prospecting with people, they don't prospect as they should. They talk too much, they talk too little, too fast, too slow, too salesy, or too friendly even. That starts to happen as well. And unfortunately, those are big things. It's like going out there playing golf or tennis. Like you can go out there and play and have a good time, but you don't know if you're getting better until someone professionally is looking at you and guiding your movements and seeing what you're doing and what you're not doing. So it's a really big thing. So Shahali, thank you so much for contributing there. Right? You feel like you're too friendly on the phone. So good. Like that's why I want you guys to listen to me prospect today. Also, if you guys haven't done so already, go to habitguys.com/free to pull our latest scripts. We are always updating those to make sure you guys have the best scripts out there, just to make it easy for you to use and to actually replicate and not feel like a robot and not sound too friendly. And that's a big thing. I'm a former people pleaser myself. Shahali, that's awesome. I talk too much. And that's normal, right? That's why we're in this business. And then when you get nervous, guess what tends to happen? People tend to talk a lot. So I'm glad that you're being open, by the way. Shahali, Julie, same thing. Julie, same thing. You're not alone. So I'm not saying be mean and salesy. No. But you have to move the conversation along. And that's why using our scripts, you'll see we use a baseball analogy, first base, second base, third base, home. The key is to get through the bases. Okay. If you still get told no after going through the bases, you had a successful call. Does that make sense? Like if you can move from first base and be told no, and then you go to second, because how many of you, when someone says no to you, you hang up? No. you got to build a resistance muscle of hearing no, getting a no, and then going to second base and then keeping that conversation going. Because you're not being salesy, okay? You're being professional. Because when you know that you are a professional and you have the best services out there, you want everyone to talk to you and do business with you. So why would you do your audience a disservice, people you're prospecting to a disservice, by backing down on the first no? Okay. Now, we do ask for permission at the beginning, and we do say, hey, do you have a couple of minutes? If they say no, obviously that's not the no I'm talking about. On that no, definitely you hang up and you move on, because a lot of other realtors, okay, out there, here's the flip side to that. A lot of realtors are just not asking for permission, and we're just ranting through on that phone conversation, and we didn't ask for permission. And there's a lot of psychological reasons why you want to ask for permission on the opening statement. Okay, guys, here's the script. See, and you see it. Make sure to go to habitguys.com/free, and you'll see it. And you have the different phases here, but first base, second base, third base, home. And the first base, and let's talk about this, okay? Permission-based asking is so critical, because psychologically, when they say yes to you, they feel tied to staying on the phone with you, okay? As opposed to, who here has had that person that they call you and they don't give you any room to say anything, okay? And then you are super annoyed with that person, right? As opposed to that person that says, hey, how you doing? My name is Andy. I'm a local real estate agent. Just wanted to ask you a couple questions. You got a couple minutes? Or can I ask you a question or two? Boom. And then you kind of get guilted into, well, okay, he's nice. She's nice. I'll say yes. And then once they say yes, then boom, you got permission then, right? And that's also great, because if people don't have time for you, just get them off. That's fine. You can call them back the next day. That's why you got to have the right tools. You got to have the dialer. That's why we talk about Red X so much, making prospecting so easy. So absolutely, guys. So I'm going to pop open some slides here before I get started and going into the for sale by owner script and what we say and what we do. All right, guys. So if you're not following us yet on social media, make sure you do so. Go to Habit Guys, one word, on Facebook, Instagram, or Google us, and you'll find our stuff for sure there. But it's a good way for us to stay in touch. And remember, use social media to stay in touch with people and all that kind of stuff. Great nurturing way to connect with people and stay with them, right? Now, we want to get more listings, especially in this market. Now, I don't care if you're calling expires, geo leads, or for sale by owners, right? But with for sale by owners, it's fantastic because it's one of the warmest ways of prospecting. You won't feel like a salesperson. You guys will hear me on the phone doing so. You'll bring value to that conversation, and it's going to help you build your database. Because sometimes, guys, you're not closing deals, but you feel great when you're making calls, when you're building your database, when you're adding new people into your database, right? It feels so rewarding when you know what to do with the lead after the call, and you know it's in a trusted place. It's not just on a sticky note that you're never going to call back and not get to whoever, and then you feel like you're out of integrity. Does that happen to anybody here today, where you feel out of integrity, you're not following up like you should, you're like, man, what the heck is going on? So that's why it's so important to have that right follow system, right? To know what the heck's going on. Now, we're going to be calling for sale by owners, but before I do, not sure if you guys knew this, but nearly 90% of realtors are going to quit the business, and it's going to get harder this year, right? Because the market is harder. I get it, but also agents are not prospecting enough. So it's a recipe for disaster. And the reason why agents don't prospect as they should is because their habits haven't changed. Real estate agents buy things, tools, resources, and all that, but yet they don't change their habits. So they get licensed, they join a brokerage. The brokerage gives them all the tools to be successful, but yet their habits don't change. And that's why they don't prospect. That's why they don't use the tools. They have a beautiful gym, but they never work out. It's because they still haven't changed their habits from 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 1 year ago, 20 years ago. And that's why they don't do what they should be doing. Okay, guys? So I'm going to go ahead and switch my screen real quick to share with you guys my window here. Let me know if you guys can see it. Can you guys see my vortex? I want to make sure you guys can see it. Are you guys able to see? Those of you on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube won't be able to see my screen, so don't worry. If you guys want to always just when you download our content, we'll give you access to our Demio platform, so you guys can watch our webinars there, and you guys can see it. There. Yep, we're in the hurricane zone. Oh, not that much, no, Sylvie. It's going to be storms. Like right now, all the storms are going by now, but no, we're not going to get hit too bad, thank God, for it. So guys, I really want to go over this script really quick before just jumping right into making calls, because guys, I don't want the scripts that you guys use to not be understood. Okay, so first base when calling for sell by owners. That's why I love RedX, because I have Vortex here popped open, right? I click on for sell by owners, and I'm refreshing my screen here. It's pulling 1,400 different for sale by owners, but I have my for rent by owners here. I got foreclosures here, expires here, geo leads. It's all here, guys, right? This is what I love about it. Actually, I'm going to log out and log back in and just refresh the screen so you guys can. So it's all in one place, because remember, guys, from a habit perspective, if it's not easy, you're not going to replicate it, okay? And RedX makes it easy. It's all here in my dashboard, right? I can just click old expireds, old for sale by owners, 30 days old, 3 years old. Guys, you guys should be calling expireds from 2 years ago, a year ago. There's so many people to call. You can set up so many different filters. See, you guys see this here? Expireds Miami, 90-day expires, 60-day for sale by owners. So many different filters. You guys can go ahead and organize your geo leads and all that stuff there. So important to do. Now, the first thing I wanted to talk about really quick, it's the fact of going over permission-based asking, okay? You want to ask for permission when prospecting, guys. Always want to ask for permission. So the first question is this. It's like, hey, good morning, client. My name is Andy. I'm a local agent. I know you weren't expecting my call, but do you mind if I ask you a quick question? Boom. That's it. Do you mind if I ask you a quick question? When calling for sale by owners, this is going to be an actual easy one, because they're expecting your call. They know you're a realtor, right? And then you go right in. And if it's the wrong phone number, this is the big one too. People go, well, Andy, a lot of just not right. Who cares, guys? I don't care. You're never going to have perfect data. Get over it, okay? And also, so you know, 60, 70% of the people you call are not going to pick up, okay? So you guys know that. 70% of people are not going to pick up, and that's normal. So, Julie, your question is, do you use email drip campaigns for leads? And if so, which platform? Yes, I use right now KV Core. That comes, with our brokerage. So I use KV Core, and it's great. Emails and text messages go out. So when I'm done talking to them and I'm done making a friend with somebody, I put them into my KV Core and I activate the automation, and that begins to nurture them. Okay. Now that's not called following up. Remember that, guys. That's not following up. That's just nurturing. Following up is actually calling people back at a future date that you both know and agreed upon as to when you're going to do so. Okay, guys, that's a big difference. We teach this as well in our coaching. Following up is not nurturing. Automations is not following up. Okay. But Julie, we use KV Core. We're actually going to be switching platforms pretty soon in the next month or two. So be on the lookout. We're going to be announcing some changes into our CRM that we're going to be using and utilizing, which integrates with social media and different. It's going to be amazing. So I can't wait to talk about that. You guys are going to love it. All right. So you guys want to make sure everyone can see me. You guys can hear me. Good. All right. So as you guys are calling people and you get a wrong phone number, all right, it's okay. Say, hey, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My name is Andy. I know you weren't expecting my call, and sorry I got the wrong person. But do you mind if I ask you a quick question? Same thing. So if you get a wrong phone number, go, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Don't just hang up the phone. Go, oh my God, I'm so sorry. My name is Andy. I'm a local real estate agent. I'm a local realtor. And I know you weren't expecting my call, but do you mind if I ask you a quick question? Even on a wrong phone number. I want to cover this because those are the small things that people just don't understand, that every conversation is an opportunity to potentially have a conversation, right? And ask them. And if they say no, that's it. You hang up. No big deal on the first one. If they say no, they don't have time, no, then you say, okay, well, have a great day. Because I see students out there stressing out, trying to convince people to talk to them. Don't convince people to talk to them. This is one thing we teach. We want to talk to people who want to talk to us. Okay? Talk to people who want to talk to you. That's what I want you guys to understand. That I don't care what scripts you use or whatever it is, understand. Talk to people who want to talk to you. And that's what permission-based opening allows you to do. Because if that person doesn't have time, or they're rushed or whatever, and you ask them, oh no, you don't have time? Can I ask you a question? No, I'm busy right now. Okay, can I give you a call later time tomorrow? And they'll give you a time. If not, then just hang up and move on. Because how many times have you tried to force yourself in that? And I was that person, by the way, guys. I was that person. I would just go in and go, hey, how's it going? My name's Andy. Listen, there's a property down the road for sale. I wanted to see if you had any questions about it. No, like, and I was just steamrolling. And that would annoy people. And I can understand why that is, right? So then we started using permission-based asking and openings, and the percentage of closing went up through the roof, okay? We started closing more deals. So then that's it. We started doing it. We started coaching it to our students, to our team members, and then that's what we teach now, right? Because we're constantly seeing the science of what's improving out there, how to have a more genuine conversation that leads to more relationships, that leads to more sales, right? And that's why I tell you guys, always stay plugged in with our scripts, because we always research the best scripts out there, and then we bring it in-house, we mix it up, and then we test it, and we mix it up again, and then we test it, we mix it up again, and then boom. So go to habitguys.com/free. And always stay on top of that while we put it on Google Docs now. So as I or Coach Mike, we start updating it and we see our students doing different things, whatever it is, and we start seeing the performance get better on certain strategies, we'll update, we'll make tweaks, and we keep moving forward. Okay, guys? So always keep checking in on our scripts every month or two, just to kind of make sure, we'll make a couple changes here and there. But overall, you need to understand that permission-based asking. And I know I'm spending a lot of time on this because I don't want to just give you something or just say something and start making calls and you're skipping the depth of what's in here. Okay? A lot of research goes into this. A lot of trials goes into this. So make sure you guys are using that and understanding exactly what that's all about. All right? All right. So let me go ahead and just make a couple calls here for you guys, just so we can just start practicing that opening, so you guys can just hear it in action. So I'm going to click dial, start new session. I'm going to take do not disturb off, because then the dialer won't work. All right. Does anyone else have any other questions, by the way? Any other questions? I'm going to uncheck this here. Boom, 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 boom. I want to call cell phone numbers. And now my screen is loading. Okay, I'm going to put this on speakerphone here. And then I'm going to check to make sure it's my cell phone. My caller ID is there. All right. And let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear my phone? Can you guys hear the amazing music in the background? I want to make sure you guys can hear it. I wear these headphones just for you guys to hear the phone ringing. When you guys see me wearing these headphones, that means I'm prospecting. So can you guys hear it? Can you guys hear the music playing? Can you or no? Let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear the music playing in the background. All right, I guess you guys can. All right, Anthony. There you go, man. Appreciate it. Wanted to wait for a yes. There you go. All right, good. All right. So now we're calling this property here in Pinecrest. The address pulling up. Anthony, where you from, my man? Julie. And where you from, Julie? And Shahali, where you guys from? On YouTube. See some of you on Facebook, YouTube, Demio. Who else have we got here? Connie, Dulce, Rado! Radoslav, Sylvie, of course.
Please leave your message for 30.
How are you, Sylvie? Drop a voicemail. And we keep on going. Anthony from ATL. Nice, man. I was in Atlanta like 2 weeks ago in Olympic Park, I guess, where the Olympics were back in the long time ago. It's beautiful, man. Downtown Atlanta. That was nice.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
See, this is why having a dialer is so great, because 70% of people are not going to pick up, guys. This is the process. Just want to show it to you guys. This is the process. I know, Sylvia. I would love to go to Montreal. Go ski. Is there good ski out there? I would love to go skiing out there.
Please leave your message for 56145172264.
Hello, David speaking.
Hey, David. How you doing?
All right.
Hey, my man. My name is Andy. I'm a local real estate agent, and I know you weren't expecting my call, but can I ask you a quick question about your property?
Are you calling to buy the property, or are you calling interested in buying the property or listing the property?
No, I'm interested in getting buyers to your property. I don't want to list it. That's your for sale bound.
No. I'm selling the property. Are you calling because you're interested in buying the property, or are you calling trying to market the property for me? Because I'm selling the property myself. I don't need no agent to help me market it or anything with the property.
Okay, no big deal, man. All right, you're good to go. I was gonna market it, but you're fine. Take care, man. All right, he's not interested. There he goes. Doesn't want to work with an agent, as you guys can see, and it's all good. This one's in Miami. Oh, really? Mount Treblanc. I would love to go there. My buddies tell me that Canada, like,
I'm sorry.
would be amazing.
There's a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Hello, this is Omar.
Omar, how you doing?
Good, and you?
Oh, doing great, man. Doing great. Hey, my name is Andy. I'm a local realtor in your neighborhood, and just had a question for you about your property. Is it still on the market?
Yeah, it's on the market. We signed with a broker.
Oh, awesome, man. And how's that going, man? How's the process going?
So we're good.
Okay.
Not any issues.
Okay. Are you open to working with a real estate agent on the buying side as well? If we bring you a buyer?
Yeah, but you'll have to go through the broker. But yeah, we're definitely open for it.
Awesome, man. Perfect. So I'll text you, and then just text me the phone number or the email of the broker, and then I'll speak to him or her,
Okay.
and we'll just take it from there.
Okay. You got it.
Perfect, man.
Do you have an interested party at this time, or you're just keeping a lookout?
Yeah, no, we're on the lookout for it right now to see, and I'm just meaning to see if you guys have anyone in the pipeline now, but we may have somebody for it. But I wanted to see the property, but I want to look at the pictures and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I want to talk to your broker to see what you guys got.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, no worries.
Okay, perfect. All right, Omar. Well, I'll shoot you a text right now, and then just send me the information of your agent.
Okay, you got it.
All right, bye. There you go, guys. Look at that. The guy's listing with another realtor. Do you guys see that? You guys know that about 60, 70% of people just list with agents. And that's why. You see one side of the wheel where one guy is just furious. Nah, man, I'm selling it on my own, right? But let's see what he says in about a month, right? In 2 weeks, right? You never know. And then I call the next person, Omar, and he already listed with another real estate agent. Do you guys see that? Like, that's the kind of stuff right there. So I'll just save that call right there. Outcome, because this is amazing. Already listed with a broker. Already listed with a broker. Boom. And then what I'll do is I'm going to text them my information. I'll be in contact with that agent and just make a friend with the agent. And that's it. That's what I'll end up doing there, guys. 305. But this just goes to show you, over half of for sale by owners, more than that, end up listing with the realtor anyways. So call them. Hey, Omar. Here we go. I'll be like, hey, Omar. Hey, Omar. It's Andy Rosas. Great speaking with you. Please send me the info of your real estate agent. Thanks. And that's it. He's represented. He's good to go. So we got Michigan and Tampa. That's awesome, guys. So that's why I would say, guys, and that's just what, 5 minutes of me prospecting. Just what is this? 5 minutes of prospecting. Pulse. What is that? 6 calls made, 2 conversations, right? It was 2 conversations, not 1. 4 voicemails, 6 minutes. That's why I tell you guys, call for sale by owners. If not, call the expires. Make those relationships with them. And also understand, guys, I'm glad that guy was just rude to me. It's going to happen to you. It's okay. And you'll feel it like I did. I feel like, bro, don't be talking to me like that. Right? I think, but you don't know how many calls he received, how many annoying realtors have spoken to him. You don't know what he's going through. Remember that, guys. So I always want to show you guys the ins and outs of prospecting. So you don't just see me call one person and then I get the listing. Yes, that's happened. That's awesome. That's great. But that's not the day-to-day. The day-to-day is this. You get a lot of voicemails, right? You will get someone that's rude, and then you just want to stop right after. But then don't, because that next phone call, if I would have called that guy Omar a week, 2 months ago, whatever, maybe I would have got that listing. Maybe you could have got that listing, right? You're always one call away from your life changing financially and impacting somebody's life, okay? So don't let the down of prospecting get you. That's why habits is so important. That's why being in the habit of prospecting is everything, okay, guys? So if you guys want better habits and you guys are interested in learning about a habit coaching program where it's 90 days, full accountability, we listen to your calls, we're checking in on you daily, full on accountability, guys. If that's something of interest to you, just go to habitguys.com/call and schedule a free consulting call with me. Go to habitguys.com/call and you can book a call with me to learn more about coaching to see if it's a good fit for you. And if not, guys, go to habitguys.com/free. All right, guys. And make sure you guys understand you can download the content and make that happen. Okay. So that's the whole thing there where you guys can go ahead and do and make that happen. All right. So go to habitguys.com/free to download more material. You can go to habitguys.com/call to book a call with me. And also make sure you guys check out our podcast. We got a book called Habit House you guys can check out on Amazon. Just go on Amazon under Habit House. And so if you're struggling with habits, guys, you got to go ahead and just change those habits. Remember, pick your pain. The pain of staying the same or the pain of learning how to change your habits and becoming the person you know you should be. Okay, guys? There's a pain to pay for staying the same and there's a pain for changing always. All right, guys, so that was pretty cool. We'll call some more FISBOs next week. You guys stay safe. I love you all, and we'll talk on the flip side. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.